Where does this go? Right over there with the snowmen display. The two sisters looked as different on the outside as they were on the inside. Natalie was the fairer of the two, taller and more curvaceous. She wore a size larger in clothing than Sarah and dressed far more conservatively than her younger sister. Sarah had curly dark hair, was petite in every way, and the spitting image of their mother. She was friendly, more outgoing than Natalie, and verbally expressive when it came to topics of sex, romance, men, dating, and anything else found in the pages of Cosmo. "Where's the hunky man display?" Sarah questioned with a lift of her eyebrows. "I saw the new firefighter calendar at my gym. I keep telling you, if you filled a rack of them, they'd be sold out in one day." "I'm not putting any hunky men in my shop," Natalie declared. "But I'll bet plenty of hunky men will come and buy flowers and things from you. Maybe you'll date one of them." "I'm not dating anyone. I don't have any time, nor do I have the interest." Sarah frowned. "You've been divorced for almost 2 years, and the only relationship you've had since being single went bust. But that's in the past. It's time for you to get back out there." Natalie hoped her non-committal response would end the discussion. She didn't like talking about Michael Williams, didn't like being reminded about the short-term relationship that ended disastrously just under a year ago. She'd felt more pain going through that breakup than she had ending a 21-year marriage. "Michael Williams was your transitional guy," Sarah went on, ignoring Natalie's warning glare. "So you dated some duds after him. So what if none of them panned out? You can't expect to meet Mr. Right when you do 5 men in 5 minutes. "It was called speed dating," Natalie clarified, trying to tamp down her agitation. "And it was 8 men in 8-minute increments. And at the time, I wasn't looking for Mr. Right. I would have settled for Mr. Right now to share the basics with, dinner and a movie." "You were on the rebound without a clear perspective." "I hate all this divorced people language. Rebound, transitional, and newbie. It's all so horribly depressing. Sarah, I'm done with dating. I just don't want to go there anymore. I need to focus on the shop." Hat and Garden had come to fruition at a time when she was looking for an outlet to channel her creativity and to make positive changes in her life. She'd always been a gardener, loved sunshine and flowers, making things grow, so this new shop offered a perfect blend of all her interests. When her daughter, Cassandra, had entered high school, Natalie finally took a part-time job. As a floral assistant, she learned a great deal and found a deep sense of satisfaction in the work. She knew then what she wanted to do with herself. Greg, her husband at the time, never thought she was up to the task of opening her own shop, which is one of the reasons he was now her ex-husband. There had been a time in her marriage when she'd been blissful and alive, her courtship, her wedding day, those years before she got pregnant. Even after Cassandra had been born, Natalie knew a limitless peace and satisfaction, but then things had changed when Natalie went back to work. It wasn't so much being out of the house as it was discovering who she was without Greg. She'd married in her early 20s and had never completed college. She'd been content to stay at home with her baby, loved every minute of it, and didn't want to change a thing. She would forever be grateful to Greg's income for allowing her the opportunity of being a stay-at-home mom. But when she was arranging flowers, blending colors, and creating bouquets, she found a piece of herself she hadn't known had existed. She felt a self-worth that had purpose beyond that of being a wife and mother. Natalie began to realize that she needed